Hi everybody, welcome back to Whole Wellness with Anne. I am here today to review Olive&June. That's their logo. Beautiful nails for everyone, because you may not know this, but part of whole wellness is self-care. Self-care is very important, and why shouldn't every woman have beautiful nails? So I heard about Olive&June from a girlfriend of mine, and she bought the kit with one polish. You get to choose how many polishes you get in your kit, your price range, what extras you want. They have a fabulous user-friendly website. Again, this is what came inside the box on the top. It was kind of like a cover sheet. I'm sorry I can't fit the whole view in the camera. I am filming in my little art nook, and it's a disaster, so I am not going to distract you with all the tools and paintbrushes and mess that I have. However, if you're distracted by my fingernails, it's because I was testing out the colors last night, and I'll show you that in a bit. I am going to show you what came in my Olive&June box because I didn't know what to expect. And so I got this beautiful Olive&June box with the logo on the front of the box. I don't know if you can see it. The lighting is weird. It's right there. But it's a cool box, very sturdy, and it opens by like a magnet on the side. So it's very cool. It's a box that I think that you could keep your Olive&June nail care kit and supplies in. It fits more than just what came in the box. So it opens like this. See, that's top to bottom, and it opens like this. So let me see if I can get this flap at least somewhat out of the way. And the first thing they give you right on top is this little leaflet that basically introduces you to their brand and gives you a little introduction to, if you've never done your nails at home or done a home manicure or pedicure, it kind of tells you what steps to go through, from the clipping and the filing and the cuticle care to the polish and the finish on the nail. And it's super handy because it's a heavy-duty cardboard, well, not cardboard, a heavy-duty paper. So it's something you can kind of keep on hand. And then on the back, it goes into a few extras and bonus tips. And like I said, they don't just offer these kits at Olive&June. They offer a bunch of options for different supplies. And in the event it's hard to hear me, it's Olive&June out of Beverly Hills. So this is the insert that comes with a little instruction kit and what to do. Here's the bag. It's like a plastic cosmetic bag. It's waterproof, which is really nice because it's easily washable. And it's got this little plastic zipper on it. You just zip it closed. And I think this is kind of a nice little extra that they include. You don't need to use it. There's their logo again. But it's kind of cool to have that in there if you don't have something to carry your stuff in, something waterproof, and you want to do, you want to get rid of the box or not use the box and you want to use the bag instead. So also, now this is what the inside of the box looks like. Let me flip it around here so it's upright so you can see what's in it. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, and I got the basic kit with 7 polishes. So because I could not make up my mind what colors I wanted. I'm a fan of color, hence the art nook. But I will go one by one by the items that are in the box as standard, and then go through the polish colors. Firstly, they give you a tub of nail polish remover, which is a non-acetone based. And this is super cool because I did not know this ahead of time, but the lid, the cap of it comes with a like an applicator type sponge attached to the cap so that you can tip the bottle upside down to get some polish remover on the top of the lid, and then you can use this on your toes to remove polish, and that makes it so much easier. And anyway, this is a cute little nail polish remover bottle. It's got the nail polish remover with the sponge inside, so instead of wiping the polish off your nails with an applicator or an exterior sponge, you actually just stick your finger in the pot and then just twirl it around, just twist your finger in the tube back and forth, and it just gently pulls it out. And I will show you, if I can, the inside. It's just a sponge like thing in there that's soft, similar to the sponge that's attached on the top. So that is the nail polish remover, and again, it's non-acetone. It's got a strong smell still, but I kind of like the fact that it's non-acetone base. So let me look at the ingredients really quick. The primary ingredients are ethyl acetate, butyl acetate, alcohol, and water. So those are the 4 ingredients actually. So that's the nail polish remover. This is what they call the poppy. This is super cool. I had no idea what this was at first. This is actually like a silicone, a real nice grippy, it's soft, silicone handle that you put on top of the bottle of polish so that it's easier to hold the brush when you're painting your nails. I have never considered that something like this would even be helpful. So I'm totally impressed that they came up with this idea and thought to include it in the box, because I'm really excited to try that out. And I'll show you in a minute when I get a polish out how that actually works. Of course, you get a really good quality sanding and filing sponge. This actually is, oops, got to get the lighting right here. This actually is a really good quality, and it's got probably four different grits, one on each side, from fine to medium to coarse. And then the ends, of course, are the smooth side, that if you've been in a salon before and you've had a manicure, you know that they smooth the nail down till the nail is almost shining before it even gets any polish on it. They include a typical nail file, which has a coarse and a fine side. That's the fine side, and that's the coarse side. It says olive&june Manny, hashtag olive&june Manny on it, which I think is kind of cute. That's the coarse side. Then you also get a pair of nail clippers, but what's really cool about these nail clips, they're a really nice quality. They're tight. They're not, I have a pair of clippers that you have to press them almost all the way down before you get a clip. And these are like, they're chomping right at that depression level instead of going all the way down with the lever before you get a clip. These are really good quality clippers. And the other thing I like about these is they're covered in this same silicone substance that the poppy is made out of. It's this soft, grippy stuff that like cell phone cases usually have on for better handle. So that is the nail clipper. Just a real nice pair of nail clippers. This right here is a super handy tool, and I actually had one of these in my possession when I did home manicures for myself prior to getting this box set. And it is really cool because it comes in like this silicone capped protective tube, and then the brush, it's a brush, and it has a cap on it as well to protect the bristles. It's a really thin, fine detailed brush that you dip into the nail polish remover to then be able to make corrections on the edge of your nail if you over polish, and to clean up mistakes. So that is super cool. I really like that. It's thin. It should do a fairly good job of correcting mistakes. It's the bristles are cut in an angle and it's acrylic brush, so it can handle it. So that's the brush, the corrector brush. Then there's also, I really like this too. I have some Cuticle Serum that I bought at another shop years ago, and I put it on my cuticles and it drips so quickly out of the bottle. It's like pouring vegetable oil over your fingers, and it's messy and sloppy, and it's not really convenient at all. And they recommend that you carry the Cuticle Serum in your purse and apply it a couple of times a day. And I think the reason they say that, and I thought to myself when I first read that, heck no, I'm not going to be putting that in my purse. What a mess. It'll leak out all over the place and all my belongings will be covered in oil. This is not oily. I applied it to my cuticles this morning, and all it was just like a moistener. Can you kind of see that? My hands are so dry right now because it's winter where I live. It's cold and it's dry. Anyway, and there's this cool applicator on the tip. So it's not like it's dripping out all over the place. And you don't just turn it upside down and drip it. You turn this little dial to advance it. Did you hear that? It's almost like there's a soft something in there that's forcing something through. I don't know if it's a liquid or a wax or what, but when you apply it, it doesn't drip all over the place. And yet you can kind of see it's on the cuticle. So in my opinion, I don't think that's going to be a hugely wasteful thing and leak all over the place in my purse. It's going to be super convenient to have with me. So I really like that too. And that's the Cuticle Serum. Now we're getting to the polishes. This right here, and this gives you some kind of idea of what the bottles are like. This right here is the top coat, the glossy top coat. And this is what all of the bottles look like underneath. Not the silver, but this kind of cap setup. And I'm going to show you with the Poppy how it works. So they have this outer top cap that you pop off. I'll just set that right there. And this is what the inner cap looks like. This is what all of the polish lids look like. They have this outer cap, and I'll show them to you in a minute. And then they have this inner twist off. What I did when I first opened it is I loosened the lid a little bit just to make it a little bit easier to put the Poppy on. And then you see the bottom of the Poppy and how it's kind of like got an adapter. You just pop it right on there. Like I said, it's kind of silicone, so you got to press it on there, and then you twist the lid off and you hold it with a nice grip, and that's all you have to do. And it makes it so much easier to hold the brush when you're painting. How cool is that? The other thing I like about the polish is that their brushes are flat. They're not round, so you get, in my opinion, a much better coverage while you're painting your nails. And so you can just kind of set it like that in between painting your nails, and that's what it looks like. It says Olive and June on the back. And then when you're done, you just pop that off, pop the Poppy off, and put the outer cap back on. And that's the top coat, the clear top coat, the super glossy top coat. And that comes in the kit as well, the standard kit, as does the Poppy. Now, for the 7 colors of polish that I selected, I'm going to put the box aside so it's easier to unwrap. This is what the inside of the box looks like. There's like a little cubby where you can put your cell phone to get pictures. And then this is how it closes. It's just a magnetic. How cool is that? I'm going to set this aside though so we can look at the polishes. This is how the polishes came wrapped. First of all, I love the packaging. They did a good job on packaging, right? So it's like sticky bubble wrap, so the bottles don't get damaged and the caps don't get damaged in shipping. And it's sticky on one side. Here's the first color I got. This color is called Into the Trees. It's like a forest green color. This is the second color I got. This is called Aw, A-W. It's like a taupe color. This color is called Cockatoo. It's like a pink color. I should probably display these with the logo facing out on every color so they're consistent. This is called OMG. You know what? This is the only one I was somewhat surprised by. We'll see how it turns out on when I actually paint my nails with it. I'll let you know. But I thought, based on what I saw online, that it was more of a navy color, and it's very purple. I was testing colors last night, and that's the OMG. It's more purple than anything. I'll show you a little bit more close up in a minute once we go through the rest of the colors I ordered. So this is called SC, and it's kind of like a burgundy color. And then the last one is called Spacey, and I liked this one because it was almost like a metallic or iridescent black or charcoal. And so I've got a summer color at least, and I have a couple other summer colors of my own polish. So I stuck with like more of winter colors, and I wanted to make sure I had a couple neutrals. So that's the taupe and the pink. But I'll show you a close-up of each color and what it looks like in the bottle, in hopes that I can get a real good, provide you with a real good view of what each color looks like. In the bottle, it is very hard to tell, but at least you get an idea. See how that looks almost more purple than navy? I'm probably going to be ordering a navy from them eventually. Anyway, when I get the colors a little bit more figured out. I really love that taupe. It's a nice neutral color. I think today, though, I've been thinking about this for a couple of days now, what color I'm going to do, and I couldn't decide. I kept changing my mind which color I was going to do first. And I would think one day I was going to do one color, and then I would change my mind and say, oh, I'm going to do another color. And this morning I did all my filing and trimming of my nails to the length that I wanted. I just want a nice conservative tip. Because I work with the computer, and when I have long nails, they just get in the way. So, and I unfortunately from childhood am a nail breaker, and I accidentally, without realizing it, was busy watching a movie last week and bit this nail off. So I filed that one down. It's shorter than normal, but I wanted to show you what the colors look like. This is the SC color, but I just did one coat on my nail to try to figure out a starting point for the colors. This is the pink on the top, or the Cockatoo is what it was called, and on the bottom is the OMG, that purplish color, that color that looks a little bit more purple. And then on my thumb, I did the Spacey on the bottom as a test, and then the forest green, which is called Into the Trees, in the middle. And then I did that taupe color, which is called Aw, A-W, on the top. I don't know if you can see that very well. But that's the difference in the colors. And all I did was just a quick swipe of the color on my nail to see how it was going to look on my nail, in hopes that it would help me decide what color I was going to paint my nails today. And I think I've made my decision to start with the forest green. Once I do all of my nails and get them nice looking, now that I got to do some work on my cuticles. They are so dry, and I apologize for that, but hopefully I'll come back and show you how beautiful they look. And this is the Olive and June standard set with 6 colors. I'm sorry, I think I told you earlier 7 colors, but it's the 6 color kit that I got. And thank you for watching, and make sure to take care of yourself. Spend some time on self-care, and you're with Whole Wellness with Ann. Thank you so much. I'll catch you later. Bye.